This is an opportunity for folks to be able to do something meaningful, make a good wage. We've got the full benefits. This is a real job with real pay and real expectations. You know, we have the same expectations any machine shop would have anywhere around the U.S. That high quality, safety, the things that are embedded in what we do. And our employees know that and they're well trained. But it's given them an opportunity to hold their head high and do something that, you know, not everybody would expect you to be able to do as a blind person, manufacturing airplane parts.
My old job, I was laid off 4 different times, and that was when I was living in Oregon State. And so I tried to apply for the Seattle Lighthouse for the blind, and I went through the interview process, and they hired me, and I just stayed. I never was laid off. I haven't been fired, and my vision has changed over the time where I'm not able to see as much. So I really want to stay and continue to work until I retire. I think it's worth it. There's really great benefits for me, and I'm really happy here. You know, another example is I'm running this job, and if there's any issues, what I do is I'll use this call button, and it makes a sound and a light, and it flashes until my lead or supervisor is able to come help me problem solve.
This is our 70th year of machining and manufacturing aerospace products. We do that with about 80% of our direct labor being done by people who are blind. We do that through training and the equipment, and the tooling, and the jigs and the fixtures that we create. Today we do about 250,000 pieces per month in the aerospace industry. Our quality is 99.9% internal. We are a award-winning supplier to an aerospace company by having good quality, on-time delivery, and excellent customer support.
The Lighthouse made it possible for me to become the first legally blind journeyman level machinist. I went through a 4-year apprenticeship program through the Aerospace Joint Apprenticeship Committee, and that was funded by the Labor and Industries Apprenticeship Section of Washington. By going through that program, it helped me be able to become a machinist, how to troubleshoot, how to use different machining tools, measuring equipment, how to read blueprints under magnification.
Alarm, high cut. Alarm, high cut.
I was able, by working at the Lighthouse, I was able to meet my wife here, and I was able to buy my first home. The greatest satisfaction that I get out of my job is to help others grow in this trade. If it wasn't for other people helping me grow in the trade, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
I believe that it's a God-given right and part of the human experience to have a job. When you meet somebody, what do you talk about? How do you introduce yourself? You talk about your career. If you haven't had a career and have never had a job and you're 50 years old, what do you talk about? This gives people that opportunity to be self-sufficient, to be able to grow, and to actually have the experience the rest of us have. Right down to complaining about your boss. I mean, those are things that all of us want to have, but this gives us the ability to grow. Over the next 10 years, we expect to grow to close to 1,000 blind people working. That's in our strategic plan, and we know there's a lot of hard work between now and then to get there, and that's through product development, coming up with new ways, new opportunities for us to be able to add that value and create the jobs.